Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. Getting back into Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 7. I have indents on my forehead because I had my blue light glasses on because I'm a good lad. Episode 6, well, we watched a while ago because we have been trying to binge House of the Dragon. At the time of us recording this episode of Game of Thrones, it is
we recorded
just over
6
a
episodes
week
of House of the Dragon.
They don't care.
Okay.
It is just over a week until House of the Dragon premieres. So we are trying to finish House of the Dragon so Iggly can be on those reactions ahead of that release. Last episode was the Hold the Door episode. Big
That
sad.
was episode 5.
That was episode 5.
Was it?
Yeah.
Episode 6, Benjen made a return finally.
Mm-hmm.
The High Sparrow made his play with Tommen.
my
And Drogon came
fault.
back.
Oh, yeah. So Benjen came back. Big ups. Drogo came back. Big ups.
And Sam
Corey hit all
stole the
those.
sword from his dad's
dad?
house. Yeah.
Even bigger ups. Well, since Corey covered the recap because I suck at my job, Iggly, in 5 minutes or less, recap your thoughts. And don't blend them with House of the Dragon.
Listen, it's been a while, okay?
Yeah.
I don't really think I need to recap my thoughts.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Corey, do you have anything you want to say before we get into this?
I don't have anything, but did you have anything new, Iggly? Or you just ready
So-
to watch? Oh, no, he's got something.
Well, honestly, this is something I haven't thought about in a while. But since we helped out Corey with editing, I edited like this a couple of the episode I edited had a lot of scenes with the High Sparrow in it. I think we went halfsies on it. I had the High Sparrow half. Dude is really charismatic. Like, I was thinking about it. Yo, this guy kind of. I in context, I forgot like the bad shit he was doing, or like some the stuff he was doing to like, Soloris and everyone else. But like in the moment, he kind of gripped me.
Oh, man. So you'd have been one of his followers. You'd have been like Lancel.
I'm not getting
Actually
tatted up. I'm not getting tatted up.
Hate you.
Okay. The words he's speaking, if you take if you take it outside of context, he's kind of cooking, but inside of context, he's an op. That's all I'm trying to say.
How do you... Whatever, bro.
I
Do you have
don't,
any
know,
other thoughts?
I don't know if I can let you help me on Game of Thrones anymore, Iggly. I don't want you getting
What the
influenced.
actual shit just came out of your mouth? You're gonna sit here and tell me that this... Nah.
What's up?
I'm not getting into this. I'm gonna sit this
No,
one out.
dude was talking about how indulgence is a waste,
Dude,
and him chasing.
He
you
does have
buy
some-
his bullshit?
He does have some bars, though.
Mm-hmm.
He gave his shoes to someone that needed them more. Bar.
No,
Yeah.
but the
Indulgence
story,
is a sin. Bar.
the self account of him selling shoes, indulging himself in the good life, waking up shit faced, and seeing all like the wasted food, the
Red
people,
Woman
the orgy.
The Red Woman just wants the prince who was promised to succeed. Meanwhile, you're over here dissing on her and championing a radical religion figurehead.
Which one killed a child?
Yeah, he's got
I
a point.
guarantee, dude. Are you going to sit here and just because they haven't done it on camera doesn't mean they haven't killed a child?
Sure, I'm not like this is. Listen,
A
ultimately-
bastard is a sin. So they
What?
killed a sin.
Okay,
Are they not?
I mean, everyone or anyone and everyone can atone, you know?
okay, but I'm still not like
You should have
behind
just
his
kept
actions.
this thought to your
Okay.
brother or yourself, brother.
I like
You're
it.
my brother.
It's
You're my
interesting.
brother.
I
We're
don't.
brothers.
I'm
Okay.
actually pissed off.
Okay, that's a good way to get this recording session started. Anyway, you can recap this.
All right. Before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when these uploads go live, or just come back on every Sunday for Game of Thrones. House of the Dragon reactions dropping while we're watching this, I think. We should be like 4 weeks into it at this point. 5 maybe. Those will also be dropping Sunday or Monday, depending on when we can get them edited. So stick around for those. We also have early access to Game of Thrones up to 4 weeks on Patreon. Hit that link in the description below to check that out. We have early access on other shows and movies over there, as well as full-length reactions to everything on the channel. Check that out. Check out the tiers. Plenty of stuff over there. Vampire Diaries. We also have a link to join our free Discord and links to all of our socials. So check all those out. And let's get into this.
Let's
do
go.
it. Probably getting dragged, aren't I?
I cannot believe you just said that.
That shit was
Listen.
funny.
That shit was like the largest L I've ever heard in my life. This bro literally just said Hitler was spitting. I swear to God.
Okay. Yeah, okay, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the High Sparrow is. He is a fascist. He says, if you don't operate under my direction, under my beliefs, you're walking through the streets buck-ass nude, getting shit thrown at you.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
He went into a brothel and they were just murdering people.
Oh, okay, I kind of forgot about that.
And like the gays? Oh my
Yeah,
God,
no,
if you're
that,
gay,
that shit's
guess
that
what,
shit's terrible.
dude?
That shit's terrible.
If you're not dead, you're castrated. Like, and you actually just said that he was spitting.
Maybe I'm too easy to manipulate.
Apparently not, because I've been trying for 6.5 seasons and it's not working.
He's got you in the same tier as the red woman. You just say buying it.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm gonna have to clear that up in the outro.
No, we're just leaving all this in.
Okay.
Except, like, Corey's going to censor when I said Hitler.
You want to leave this in, like after the plug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't said any F-bombs.
Okay.
I mean, I just said the A-bomb.
That's a big one, yeah.
A-bomb?
Yeah.
That name is banned.
Atom bomb?
Oh, shit.
Wait. No
Igley's
intro.
going to love this episode.
Wait, hold up. Smith? Gendry?
You wish. He's still rowing, bud.
Who could it be?
Us building the Raggedy House.
That's
What is
on Power
this?
World.
This is nice. What is this?
Hey, come on, put your back into it.
He's got the 7 on his...
This is that game I wanted you to play with me, Igley. It's called Manor Lords.
Yeah. That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
you told me no.
Man of the Lords isn't a cinematic.
Want to bet?
This is Kingdom for Caplings right here.
What a throwback.
Dude, nice. Dude. Completely different show. When does the bad shit happen?
Whoa. Who's strong enough to carry one?
Dude is solo in that log. Dude, look at his hands. Yo! I knew he wasn't dead! Okay, we gotta redo the top 5 now. Slide
Apparently the High
Jamie's...
Sparrow's cracking the back.
No. Okay, slide Jamie down. Move Brienne and the Hound up. That man had a broken leg. What happened? What happened? Is this the man that found him?
How many men did it take to cut you down?
Just one.
Oh, he must have been some kind of monster.
She.
He was a woman.
Don't laugh. I feel like this is kind of what he wanted. Like, he wanted out. This is out.
When I found you, I thought you'd been dead for days. Well, you were stinking already, and you had bugs all over you, and bone was coming through right there.
Don't touch it.
I was gonna
Amazing
give
how
you
they healed
proper
up, though.
burial, and then you coughed. Oh, nearly shit myself. I reckoned you were gonna die by the time I loaded you on the wagon, but you didn't. What kept you going?
Hate.
Hey.
There's a reason you're still here. God's aren't done with you yet.
Which
I
god
heard that before.
specifically?
Oh, there's plenty of pious sons of bitches who think they know the word of God or gods.
High
I
Sparrow.
don't. I don't even know their real names.
Red Woman?
Maybe it is the seven. Or maybe it's the Lord of Light. Or maybe they're all the same
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. What matters, I believe, is that there's something greater than us. And whatever it is, it's got plans for Sandor Clegane.
Agnostic king.
Yeah.
You
This
didn't
guy-
know me
wait.
back in my time. You don't know the things I've done.
Was this the guy in John Wick?
Might be.
If the gods are real, why haven't they punished me?
They have.
The hell's his name in John Wick?
It starts as a W, right?
Winston.
Winston, yeah. That's so funny.
The king mentioned that since your reunion, you haven't joined him in the marriage bed.
No. The desires that once drove me no longer do.
Congress does not require desire on the woman's part, only patience.
Okay. You lost me, brother.
The king must have an heir. I only pray your grandmother follows your lead.
I don't think she will.
You must teach her the new way, as she taught you the old. Or I fear for her safety, body and soul.
This is your king, bro?
Is that a threat?
This is your king.
Does it
Never said he was
move
my
or
king. He's just
talk?
going for the cultural victory.
I want to speak with you alone.
Septa Unella has been my true friend and counselor.
Oh, this is mad.
True friend?
You will leave for Highgarden today. There is no law that says you must stay here.
I am the queen. It is my duty to serve my husband, the king.
The brainwashing worked, man.
But you should leave, grandmother. Your place is at home.
I will never leave you. Never.
You must. Go home. Find
He's warning
comfort
her.
in prayer and good works. The
She's
Mother
crying.
watches over
Wait,
us
no,
all.
never mind. The look on Marjorie's face tells me this is all a bit. She's trying to make it seem believable because she's afraid. The rose?
What does it need?
This isn't our fight.
Hmm.
If it weren't for him, none of us would be here. Look what's left of us. And if we lose this, we're gone.
That's what'll happen to you if we lose. The Boltons, the Karstarks, the Umbers, they know you're here. They know that more than
come for you
half of you
next.
are women and children. After they finish with me, they'll come for you. It's not the deal we made. I need
But
you
still.
with me if we're gonna beat them, and we need to beat them if you're gonna survive.
He died for us. If we are not willing to do the same for him, we're cowards.
Dude, why is he. Why is he cooking so much?
The free folk.
Yeah, but the High Sparrow's cracking your top 5. It's all
No.
good. It's all good.
You're so upset about that.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the giant thing?
No.
Oh shit?
Did you expect like an intelligent thought?
That's just recognition. Let's go.
Got a deal?
Tormund really sold it though.
Yeah.
It's like one of the first time you see good people interacting with good people.
Unfortunately.
Like no one's trying to get one up on each other here. It's just two people that want to survive.
Be sure they'll come.
They're not clever like
They'll
your
come.
southerners. When we say we'll do something, we do it.
No lies here.
Loras rots in a cell because of you. The High Sparrow rules this city because of you. Our two ancient
Big
houses
misplay.
face collapse because of you and your stupidity.
You're right. I made a terrible mistake. I carry it with me every single day.
Good.
I delivered an army of fanatics onto our doorstep, and now we must fight them together.
I wonder if you're the worst person I've ever met. It's hard to recall.
Holy shit.
Vile do stand out through the years. I'm leaving this wretched city as fast as I can before that shoeless zealot throws me into one of his cells. If you're half as bright as you think you are, you'll find a way out of here too.
Never.
You're surrounded by enemies, thousands of them. You're going to kill them all by yourself? You've lost, Cersei. It's the only joy I can find in all this misery.
Good pitch by Cersei, but
Didn't stick.
didn't stick the landing for show.
You might be the worst person I've ever met, dude. Oh my god.
The boys.
The theme. Oh my god.
This could be us on Stellaris, but you're playing.
This isn't in space.
You could be Bronn. I could be Jaime Lannister, but you're playing.
It's a good thing you don't have a sister.
Huh?
You promised me a lordship and a castle and a highborn beauty for a wife.
And you'll get all three. A Lannister always
Don't
pays...
say it. Don't say it.
He's tired of it. Okay.
Come
Pig.
out and face us, Blackfish! We have Lord Edmure! Yield the castle, or we'll hang him! This is your last warning! Yield the castle!
Yeah, he's done. Oh,
You think I won't do it, old man? I sliced your niece's throat from ear to ear. And where were you? Running and hiding like a coward.
oh, this is the
Yield
guy.
castle.
The Blackfish.
I cut his throat.
No, the guy who slit.
Yeah. Bray's son.
Go on then. Cut his throat.
We didn't know you were coming. Because you didn't set a proper perimeter. You just allowed 8,000 men to approach unchallenged.
Good thing we're friends, or we'd be ass right now.
Have Lord Edmure bathed and fed.
Whoa. Edmure is a prisoner of House Frey.
Only a fool makes threats he's not prepared to carry out. Well, let's say
Yeah, y'all see what you're wearing?
I threatened to hit you unless you shut your mouth, but you kept talking. What do you think I'd do?
I don't give a rap.
I'm here by the
With the
king's
metal
command
hand,
to
too.
take back this castle.
The difference in aura and equipment is insane.
Get word to the Blackfish. I want a parley.
A parley or a fight?
He's an old man.
You've got one hand. My money's on the old boy.
You might recognize a character in this scene, Igley.
Oh.
Lady Mormont.
Welcome to Bear Island.
What?
I remember when you were born,
Wait.
my lady. You were named for my Aunt Lyanna.
Yo!
Who said she was a great beauty. I'm sure you will
Ellie?
be too.
I doubt
Yeah.
it. My mother wasn't a great beauty or any other kind of beauty.
I served under your uncle at Castle Black, Lady Lyanna. He was also a great warrior and an honorable man. I was his steward. In fact,
I think we've had enough small talk. Why are you here? Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north, whose name is Stark.
Okay, what are you trying to say?
He's gone. But House Stark is not. I've come with my sister to ask for House Mormont's allegiance.
As far as I understand, you're a Snow, and Lady Sandra is a Bolton. Who's she a Lannister? I've heard conflicting reports.
I did what I had to do to survive, my lady. I am a Stark. I will always be a Stark.
If you say so.
Ramsay Bolton cannot be allowed to keep Winterfell, my lady. It is our duty to stop him. Even more so because he holds our brother Rickon Stark as prisoner.
Stark.
What you have to understand, my lady, is that...
I understand that I'm responsible for Bear Island and all who live here. So why should I sacrifice one more Mormont life for someone else's war?
I understand how you feel.
I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
Sir.
Davos, my lady of House Seaworth. You needn't ask your maester about my house.
Oh, intel?
It's rather new. You never thought you'd find yourself in your position. I never thought I'd be in my position. I was a crabber's son, then I was a smuggler.
Okay, cook.
Now I find myself addressing the lady of a great house in time of war. This isn't someone else's war. It's our war.
Go on, Sir Davos.
Your uncle, Lord Commander Mormont, he chose Jon to be his successor because he knew he had the courage to do what was right. Even if it meant giving his life. Because Jeor Mormont
Which he
and
has.
Jon Snow both understood that the real war isn't between a few squabbling houses. It's between the living and the dead. And make no mistake, my lady. The dead are coming.
House Mormont has kept faith with House Stark for 1,000 years. We will not break faith today.
Let's go.
Thank you, my lady. How many fighting men can we expect?
62.
All that for 62.
We are not a large house, but we're a proud one. And every man from Bear Island fights with the strength of 10 mainlanders.
Okay,
If they're
600.
half as ferocious as their lady, the Boltons are doomed.
I mean, if you think about it, you got Jor and Jorah. We know they're great
Yeah.
fighters, so
Mm-hmm.
she's kind of cooking.
Well, what are they eating on that island, bears? Also, like, I feel like every scene Jon has been in, like, he need like assistant counseling from like someone like Tormund and then now Sir Davos.
I mean, Davos is just like the best negotiator.
Oh, of course.
You should always let him talk for you.
Because they were getting cooked for.
Iggly, were you talking about Aura just now?
Yeah.
You want to talk about Aura?
Kingslayer,
Blackfish.
I assume you're here to fulfill the vow you gave my niece. I don't see Sansa and Arya.
I don't have them.
Do you wish to resume your captivity?
In the name of King Tommen, I order you to surrender,
Or you'll kill Edmure. My nephew's marked for death no matter what. Hang him and be done with it.
It won't stop with Edmure. You'll force me to storm the castle. Hundreds will die.
Hundreds of mine, thousands of yours. If you can breach the walls.
We'll
God
breach
damn.
them and kill every last one of you. But if you surrender, I'll spare the lives of your men. On my honor.
Your honor. Bargaining
Your
with
honor?
breakers is like building on quicksand.
The war is over,
He's-
sir. Why sacrifice living men to a lost cause?
As long as I'm standing, the war is not over. This is my home. I was born in this castle, and I'm ready to die in it. So you can either attack or try to starve us out. We have enough provisions for 2 years. Do you have
Fish, I
2
presume?
years, Kingslayer?
Dude, the shit talking has been great.
You clearly have no intention of saving your men's lives. Why did you come treat with me?
Sieges are dull. And I wanted to see you in person, get the measure of you.
Well, now you have.
Now I have. I'm disappointed.
Damn, bro. Yo, he's cool as hell. I also like how like his armor, they look like scales and they're black. Blackfish.
The Boltons are traitors. Roose Bolton.
Have other northern houses pledged to fight for you?
House Mormont.
So,
And?
We sent
It's just
ravens to
work
House
process.
I don't
Manderley.
care about ravens. You're asking me to join your army. Who is fighting in this army?
Sir Davos? Assist?
The bulk of the force is made up of wildlings.
House Glover will not abandon its ancestral home to fight alongside wildlings.
Hey, old head.
Lord Glover,
Okay.
I have nothing else to say.
I would remind you that House Glover is pledged to House Stark. Sworn to answer when
Cook?
called upon.
Oathbreaker?
We wept when we heard of your father's death. When my brother was lord of this castle, he answered Rob's call and hailed him king in the north. And where was King Rob when the Ironborn attacked this castle? When they threw my wife and children in prison, taken up with a foreign getting himself and those who followed him killed. I served House Stark once, but House Stark is dead.
Okay. That hurts. Sorry we didn't need him.
This look familiar, Igloo?
We made it across the sea.
We're in Volantis.
Yo, we linking up with Danny? Control yourself, Leon. You're a changed man.
Some of us still like it.
So I guess it runs in the family.
Nothing on the Iron Islands has an ass like that. Doesn't interest you anymore.
Okay, chill.
I'll never hurt you, little brother. Don't you know that?
He's Reek.
Drink.
I don't want any.
I don't care what you want. Drink.
What's the game plan? We're just gonna keep running?
I need you. The real Theon Greyjoy, not this rat shit pretender. Can you find him for me? Drink.
Come on, Theo, we gotta lock in.
We'll get justice for you.
If I got justice, my burnt body would hang over the gates of Winterfell.
Justice, then we'll get revenge. Drink. If you're so broken that there's no coming back, take a knife and cut your wrists. End it. We're gonna sail to Marine. We're gonna make a pact with this Dragon Queen.
Oh shit, I was joking.
And we're gonna take back the Iron Islands.
Oh, it's a race.
Are you with me? Are you really with me?
Let's go. That was a nice scene.
Yeah.
Since it's my last night ashore for a long while, I'm gonna go f the tits off this one.
Okay. Someone's got to carry on the legacy.
So he's your most trusted advisor now? Because he secured 62 men from a 10-year-old.
So Davos is the reason I'm standing here talking to you, and he serves
We got anyone else?
for years.
It's not enough. We need more men.
There's no time.
If we went down to Castle Curwen, I know that Lord Curwen...
We fight with the army we have.
Friends, this is not worth fighting for. Oh, what's she gonna do? Sansa Stark. Let's hope this is a mistake.
Once. Burn that village? I'm your arsonist. Steal that farm's crops? Good. I'm your thief. Kill those young lads so they won't take up arms against us. I'm your murderer.
Yeah, I remember once a woman screaming at us, calling us animals as we dragged her son from their hut.
But we weren't animals. Animals are true to their nature. And we had betrayed ours. I cut that young boy's throat myself as his mother screamed, and my friends held her back.
Okay.
Shame was so heavy on me, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. All I could do was stare into that
it's
dark
hairy.
sky and listen to that mother screaming her son's name. I'll hear her screaming the rest of my life. I know I can never bring that lad back. All I can do with time I've got left is bring a little goodness into the world. Never too late to stop robbing people, to stop killing people, start helping people.
Yeah.
It's never too late to come back.
Bro, that sermon was like tailor-made for the Hound.
Yeah. Who are these people? Like, there's like one structure within sightline.
Seven save you, friends. How can we help you?
What are you doing here?
Well, we're talking about life. You?
Protecting the people.
Oh, we thank
Who's
you for
people?
your protection.
Do you have any horses?
No horses, no gold, no steel.
Food then. Protecting the people is hungry work.
Is this the people he pieced up in the bar in the tavern?
For supper.
No.
But we have hungry mouths.
Okay,
here.
I was about to say.
That dude's so dead.
I just noticed the scars. Like, okay, they got messed up.
Stay safe. The night is dark and full of terrors.
Okay, go away and never come back. Brotherhood without banners? Because I didn't see a goddamn banner.
Seven save your friends.
Working hard.
Captain, what was I supposed to say?
They don't believe in your seven. They're from the Brotherhood.
What do you want to do? Fight them? Kill them? Violence is a disease. You don't cure a disease by spreading it to more people.
You don't cure it by dying either.
You've done enough work for one day. Come on up for some supper.
We're doing overtime here.
It's gonna be a cold night. We'll need firewood.
I'll save you a bowl of stew. Might even have some ale hidden away.
Ooh.
I want to book passage home.
Can't afford it.
Think again?
I leave in 2 days. You can have a hammock in steerage.
Nice.
I want a cabin.
Oh.
And we'll leave at dawn. See you at sunrise.
Watch out! Don't trust. That's not an inconspicuous old lady.
Sweet girl.
Damn it! Okay.
It follows?
She's not following. We're good. Just a quick few stabs in the chest and stomach. No vital organs there. Ah, shit.
They're bleeding out.
You see a girl bleeding out and you're not gonna help her? What are those eyes? God damn.
What's that?
No. Is this what the Lord of Light and his people do?
I feel like I'm watching Vinland Saga.
They lynched Winston?
Loki, I kind of wanted to lynch Winston too at one point.
Such is life. Okay. The gods continue to punish him. Yeah, I'm just saying. My boy has beef with fire, and now he has beef with the Lord of Light. I mean, I guess he battled for his freedom before, so he already had beef with them. That sucks. I generally don't know what this group of people was doing, or like we're doing like in the middle of nowhere, building some sort of structure, some sort of church, presumably with like the high tower in it. But it was a peaceful life, and I generally think like the Hound just was digging it. I mean, like it's.
Dude, he was just putting in that work, bro.
Yeah, he was just vibing. Like, he doesn't want to fight. He just wants that 9 to 9 because he doesn't want to take a rest. But
he's just like you for real.
So true. Kind of sucks though. I like the vibe. We got so Did Winston, I'm calling him Winston for lack of a name. Did he have a name?
I don't remember his name. Corey.
Okay. Okay, so Winston, he was kind of like, the way he was talking, it was basically a reflection of the Hound about stop fighting, and like sort of like seeking a sort of path of redemption, and it's never too late. But I don't, when they piece up your people like that, you kind of have to fight. And that's we saw his answer with him picking up that axe. There's more fighting to be done. But I'm ecstatic my boy is alive. On the contrary, what happened to Arya, like in the latter half or towards the end of the episode, is actually terrifying. Because she's you said it follows, but it's as it like, but that's actually really damn close. The fact that like when she was walking down the street, bleeding out, and like looking at people's faces, like what you can interpret that as like, hey, like yo, why isn't anyone helping me? But 2 is any one of these people could be an enemy.
Yeah.
It could be her in disguise. Like it could be the person hunting you down in disguise again. And given what she's done, she's stolen from the faceless god. And her being marked for death, she can essentially never feel safe again. Whenever like she sees another person, because you don't know who they are. So that's really shitty. I didn't think, like, I knew there was gonna be ramifications, but that's actually like that's mentally a lot to deal with.
The guy's name was Brother Ray, by the way. Winston's
Ray.
character. Yeah.
Okay. Ray. Well, it was good knowing you, Ray.
Strong
It's a cool
one
one
episode
episode
performance.
character. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they had to lynch him specifically. I don't know if it was just some like religion beef there. Given he had the 7th pointed star on his chest, but kind of messed up.
Yeah.
And y'all want me to be on the Lord of Light's side. Disgusting. Anyway, we actually had like a really, really nice scene in the middle of the episode between Theon and it's actually been a while. I forgot.
Yara.
Sister. Yara. I kept wanting to say Mira, but I know that was wrong. She's with
Jojen's sister.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Jojen.
R.I.P. Jojen. But Yara, we had like a really nice brother-sister moment between Yara and Theon. Pepping him up. Tell him to drink. And tell him to lock in. The part I did not expect... Actually, 2 things I did not expect. I did not expect her to be as, let's say, carnivorous as Theon once was.
Carnivorous.
Carnivorous. And 2... The move is, yo, let's go make a pact with Dany. And considering, what's his name, Euron?
Yeah.
Is also doing the same thing. That's crazy. Who can get there first?
I mean, they got a head start.
But Euron has more boats. They both have boats.
True.
But Euron got the fleet. So that's if Marines are already dealing with a bunch of shit. If they bring their troubles, their little spat to Marine, that's gonna be interesting to see how it gets dealt with. I'm trying to think if have Theon and Tyrion interacted with before. I think so.
There was an interaction, I think, in Winterfell.
I know they slept with the same woman, Ross.
Ross.
Wasn't Theon pissed about that?
Duh.
Well, anyway. That's all in the past. We're a changed man. Seeing Ellie, because I forgot her actor's name in the show, or the character in the show, and
Lyanna
I don't know the
Mormont.
actor's name. Lyanna
Bella
Mormont.
Ramsey is the actor's name.
She cooked in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really, she carried the character very well. It was also like a little like. It was a little cute seeing her get some advice, like, yo, who's this guy? I need info. It's just like she's carrying a lot on her shoulders, and it's it was a fun scene. John, I said it in the middle of the episode, but John was the negotiations when it's been left up to just John have never gone well.
Yeah,
my man needs to work on his people skills. But luckily we had Sir Davos to help out. There's also that bit with Sansa sending the Raven. I can only assume that is going to a man with a little finger. And I can only assume, I understand the implication is that we need more people, or else we're fighting a losing battle. But it's that might not be the move. We got 62 Mormonts. They have the strength of 10 men, and we also have a giant. That is the strength of a lot of men. I think, but it's a shame we couldn't have gotten more help. But don't worry, the Starks will rise again, and all the non-believers, they don't matter. The Glovers, I think they were called.
Yeah, Moat Kalen.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Following Robb and it not panning out, they already bled, and they refuse to bleed again, especially when the odds are even more stacked in this situation. I can't fault them. It just sucks to see that loyalty not be there. Also, people continuously calling out, choosing not to follow Jon just because of a technicality with him being a Snow and not a true Stark. That's just trash.
It's just easy outs, bro.
It's easy outs, yeah. It's like, actually. And then like the bit with, with Sansa, aren't you a Lannister or is it a Bolton? Like,
that was just trolling for real.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. The interaction between Blackfish and Jaime was great as well. I really like the dialogue this episode because it's so well done. It's so entertaining, just like the backs and forths, the trash talking this episode. Also Jaime and Bronn showing up with like an army that's infinitely more dripped out to the phrase, which look like they got rags on and leather caps. I mean, leather caps are fine. It's like the medieval beanie, you know what I'm saying, Corey?
Yeah. I can definitely see myself wearing that.
But like, would you rather be wearing that or like what Jaime's dripped out?
What Jaime's wearing? I mean, did you see his shoulder armor? That's sick. They're lions.
His shoulder, yeah. I don't. It's been a while since we've seen Jaime armored up. I feel it, but this what he had on this episode was like hella fresh.
I mean,
that shit,
he literally had armor on last episode, bro.
It's been forever since we watched, man. Give a guy a break.
Were you about to just tell me to go F myself?
No. I'll tell you that. Like. I'll tell you that after the recording. Oh. So, Tormund saving the day again in negotiations with the free people. Saying Jon died for us. If we refuse to acknowledge that, we're cowards. That shit goes so hard.
Yeah.
I said it before, but like Tormund, for being a meathead, that man is a poet. He is like a top 10 great thinker in the show. Let's talk about the High Sparrow, because I said some things.
Your goat?
I think I take this episode and the shit I've been saying as a cautionary tale of falling for a good speaker.
I can just feel Blake's aura right now.
Anyway, I will deduce, if you boil it down, and I've said that this is a thought I've shared before, the concept that the poor can group up and topple an empire goes hard. Revolutions tend to go hard. I'm not advocating any specifically, but or I'm not advocating the High Sparrows specifically, but conceptually, if you isolate that point, it's a pretty good concept of just keeping things in check when like the ruling. Anyway, some of the High Sparrow's takes have in fact been complete trash. The way, the extremes he's treated people, And the distinction on who he carries this out on and like for the reasons are complete trash. For against Sorloris, also him saying, "Oh, Congress does not require desire." In respect to saying, "Hey, Marjorie got to get knocked up," that's also trash. There's part of me like following last episode thinking like, "Yo, Marjorie's actually brainwashed." And this episode shows me like, especially in her interactions with her grandmother, she's scared, and that's really hard hitting emotionally. And like, it's painting the picture that she's just keeping up appearances for the sake of like being able to survive and like, or at least to have like a fighting chance later on. She's buying herself time, so I don't know. It makes me want to root for her character a lot more. Also, the trash talking between her grandmother and Cersei was amazing. Again, the theme of this episode, calling her out for putting the High Sparrow in charge, calling her out, saying she's one like on the list of worst people she's ever met. All hilarious and true. But yeah. That's it for my notes.
Okay. Favorite scene, Blake?
Favorite scene?
Lyanna Mormont.
Oh, really? That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's probably my top 3. My number 1 is The Hound Return, because that was such a shocker for me. Like the first time I saw it, I thought he was dead, and he was also one of my favorite characters. So like seeing him return is just like, bro, I was just as hyped as Iggly. And then I guess second or third, they're interchangeable. Lyanna Mormont and or the Blackfish and Jaime having their discussion.
All good scenes.
Yep.
Blake?
God. I cannot
When you said
you.
Aura.
I cannot
What?
stand you.
What? What?
Oh, I fall for a good speaker. I hope the comments drag you for that. That whole sequence. You deserve to be dragged in the mud.
Oh, okay.
In before that, one guy comments like, "Oh, Blake knows that the comments hate him."
Yeah.
No.
Are you talking about my boy, Whoa Black Betty?
You remember the person exactly?
Yeah, because he also watches our Breaking Bad reactions.
Oh, dude.
No.
Love
He
that guy.
dogs me all the time. I'd say Lyanna's my favorite scene. I mean, the Hound scene's cool, but like it's like a twist that you only get once. And like that Lyanna scene being the first time you meet Lyanna is just really cool.
Yeah.
So,
actually, let me addendum. The opening scene was such a goddamn vibe. Why?
Play Manor Lords.
Listen, I'm not falling for your words here.
No, but you're falling for the High Sparrow's words.
Yeah.
Listen, sometimes when you're sleep deprived,
You don't trust one of your best friends, but you trust a stranger on the internet trying to sell you crack.
Honestly,
in the light of the
Explain
seven,
it!
It's different, dude. Okay.
Listen.
Wait, I'm listening.
Meet me behind the Septa Baylor, bro. I got the hook up.
I'm about to give you the hook.
Anyway, that's all I have to say. The opening shot of just the Hound living a peaceful life after like escaping it from all, essentially, it's just a vibe.
Such a vibe, bro.
Now it's been taken away from him, and now people got to die. Unfortunate that it had to happen.
All right, we good?
Yeah,
we're good.
If you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like, subscribe, noti bell. Come back Sunday for our House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones reactions. Check out what's already on the channel. And if you want early access to Game of Thrones, that's available on our Patreon right now, up to 4 weeks. Check that out. Description. There's also a link to join our free Discord. All of our socials. Click all those links. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Manor Lord is $40?